Okay, so once again, I like to just come out here, open up the gear, see what happens. So I already visually said I saw a big bleeding spot right here on the shirt, red, and then he was bleeding here on his left leg. So the first thing I did was take the tourniquet out, hurry up and wrap it in as tight as I could, which is not, you don't have to, on this dummy's leg, you just basically put it on there and do one little wrap and then twist it a couple of times, lock it in place, and it's set. Just use the finger rule. If you can't get fingers in there very easy, 3 fingers, it's tight. High and tight on the leg. So that was the first step, because he was bleeding out. Took the shears, cut the shirt off, and then I've envisioned a big, basically a gash or a hole, and he's bleeding a little bit, but not bleeding out where I need to pack it. Just need to cover the wound. So bandage, I haven't, an old bandage I found that was still wrapped. I've never really worked with it. This one, wrapped it around there. It's not very tight, but the wound's covered now. So what I would have done anyway is take this H bandage, throw it on there, and it's pretty tight. This bandage really isn't moving now, so it's got pressure on there. I had to turn the dummy over so I could get the wrapped around the body, and things like this happen. This isn't a proper wrap, but it's on the wound and it's tight for now. In real life, I probably would have actually put one more on there just to get this in place. But the wound is covered with this green one here. This one's over that. So the wound would be right here in the middle. I've got 2 things covered on it, and it's wrapped. So basically, pressure's on there. It's not bleeding. It's not just coming out with blood. So the pressure's on there, but the wound's covered. It's kept clean right now. Then I checked for breathing, rise and fall of the chest. They were breathing. Okay, that's all the wounds. Throw them in the recovery position so that you can go get help, or so they can breathe easy, they don't vomit, choke on their tongue, and leave them like this. The bleeding stopped, the wound's covered. And that's about as much as I can do with what I brought in this bag. So, quick little trauma drill. Hurry up, come out on the spot, say, okay, left leg's bleeding, and I see a red spot here on the shirt. And then just say, okay, it's either coming out with blood or it's an open wound. And this is what's going to happen when you don't work with an actual person. Sometimes you're not going to get good wraps, but as long as you wrap it around the wound and make sure it's not going to move, you would want to put pressure, wrap as many times as you can to get it